Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and welcome back to the ABCs of Horror Challenge. Now, this was created by Rob's Nightmare, and this is where we pick a certain movie associated with a certain letter of the alphabet, give it a watch, and review it. Very simple. Now, it's letter N's turn, and for N, I picked Nefarious. Nefarious is a 2023 film which runs approximately 98 minutes and is written and directed by Carrie Solomon and Chuck Konzelman. Now, this stars Sean Patrick Flanery as Nefarious, Jordan Belfi as Dr. James Martin, and Tom Omer as Warden Tom Moss. Now, Sean Patrick Flanery considers this to be among the top 3 films he was most proud of making. And I can definitely see why. When I originally started watching Nefarious, I got a lot out of it, and I thought it was a really well-made film, and I really liked this film. And when I was finished it, and I was going to do a review for it, I started looking around for other reviews for this film, and I heard a lot of people say it was very preachy. I kind of don't feel that way. I don't get why they thought it was preachy. There are a few parts in this film where they talk about today's culture. And I guess maybe concerning that, I guess I get why they thought it was a little preachy, but they weren't saying anything that wasn't true. So, Nefarious is about a guy that they are putting to death by the electric chair. He has killed 11 people. I think it's 11 people. And he claims that he is possessed by a demon. Now, the psychiatrist that they appointed to him before has just committed suicide. So they hire his apprentice, sort of, to go in and talk to this man who calls himself Nefarious. And basically, a majority, 90% of this movie, is them talking in a room before he's put to death. And I have to say, to me, this movie is very intelligently written. The dialogue is spot on. It's very engaging. You're not going to see a whole lot of things happen, but I can understand why this movie has gotten some buzz behind it because it's very well made. And it kind of makes you think. Now, there are a lot of religious aspects to this film, of course, because you're talking about God versus the devil. But if you can set that aside, I'm not a very religious person, but I really enjoyed the conversations inside of this holding cell while they were waiting for this man to be, whether they were going to determine he was fit for execution or if he was insane. And that's basically what that guy was brought in to do. I really like this film. There's not a whole lot to it. Um, but like I said, it's the dialogue and how it was written. I did some I watched some of the special features. And in the special features they have this segment that are Easter eggs of certain things that they put in there. And if you watch this movie, which is why physical media matters, guys, a lot of special features aren't on streaming. So if you do watch this film, watch the Easter eggs part. It's really interesting the stuff that they put into this film that I didn't pick up on the first time. I'm sure I would have eventually gotten some of them, but a few of them are very subtle. And I thought it was very interesting the reasoning why they put these little Easter eggs in there. So yeah, I would say check out Nefarious. It not a whole lot happens. Like if you want a gore type of movie, then this probably isn't the film for you. But some of what happens in this holding cell as they're talking back and forth is very unnerving. So, yeah, definitely check out Nefarious. And don't forget to check out what Rob's Nightmares and Joe the Horror Man picked out for letter N. Physical media matters, guys. And until next time, peace.